Y'all do your thing.
What's up, guys? So I'm here with Deeter and BÆNARD from Worcester, Mass. They're two dope artists and creatives. I wanted to know, so what do you guys think about the Worcester music hip hop scene?
Go for days. You started.
No. Like the Worcester music scene right now, how I see it right now, everybody doing their thing. So everybody got a lot of talent. It seems like everybody has like one goal, just make it.
So how do you feel, gang?
Me personally, like I like that everybody's like coming out and doing music and shit, finding themselves, and But I say like one thing is like really like a lot of people like because a lot of people like I realize now like a lot of people are just starting this shit. Like
Yeah.
I started like a couple years ago, so I'm kind of still
I started
new to it.
2015?
So like, but yeah, I feel like now a lot of people are just gotta like start finding their own sound and stop trying to be like
Everybody else.
everybody else and like their favorite rapper. And
That
stuff.
is- yeah,
And
that
once
is
you
like-
find out like who you are and what kind of music you'll make, then you'll prosper.
Everybody. I feel like everybody in this scene, okay, is trying to like go with the crowd type shit.
Do you feel like the support is in the community? Like, do you feel like the artists support each other or platforms support each other the way they should? Or
I
you
feel like 50-50. Like me personally, like I found like a lot of people like within my circle who are like willing to like support and like
Right.
grow and like be like
Shout out
yo,
NAG.
like I fuck with you, bro. Like I'm gonna help you out and shit like that.
Shout
But then
out
there's
Liverpool
also
for
other
testing
people
the
who
live.
are
If
in
you
their
can hear
own
me,
world
comment.
and they're like, yo,
If you can hear me,
I don't really
comment.
want to like you're not as cool as me, so I'm not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Like some cloud shit.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just focus on whoever supports me and I return that
If you can
support
hear me,
back.
comment number one.
Really,
If you
my
can hear me,
thing
comment
is like I
number
used to
one.
be so into like who really fucks with me, and now I'm at a point like I really just don't care.
You just work, you put out your work and do what you
Whoever-
gotta do.
Whoever fucks with it's gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
If you don't, oh well.
I
You
will. Don't hop on the train later.
No, I definitely feel that because I feel like a lot, not just in Worcester, but I feel like in New England period, there's like a lack of support within the hip hop community. That's one of the reasons why we have platforms like Local Culture and why me and Dougie have the Local Culture and Dougie TV podcast. You know what I mean? We kind of like strive on like showing artists and creatives here in New England that there's like a better way of things. You know what I mean? Like that crab and barrel mentality kind of needs to go so that we can like all push towards like a better goal, which is the better goal for us in New England is like a stronger hip hop community. You know what I mean? Because if you go to like, for example, like the South, like places like the South, for example, like Atlanta,
Oh yeah.
the community there is so strong, like they're built together. You know what I mean? And like artists embrace each other. You don't really see that here. You're starting to see it a lot now, like this year. I feel like this year, like a lot more artists been popping out and showing support to one another without like all the animosity.
Are you hearing?
But you know, you definitely still need more support and people to embrace each other here.
Yeah.
I feel like the main thing is like I don't know. This could just be like, not personally speaking, but like just I guess. I feel like a lot of people are like scared to support one another
Welcome to the new
because
show.
they're scared that they're gonna like take their shot.
See, and that's like
on some like ego shit, right?
yeah.
I feel that's one thing.
But I feel
about
like
Worcester.
everybody working against each other is just gonna help nobody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all just gotta support each other in the same way.
That's facts, because like I always tell, like for example, me, my boy Jody, which is from Jody Joe Photography, shout out Jody. We always have like these conversations on like what happens if we were to all come together, you know what I mean, and embrace each other. You know, it only takes one door to open for all of us to like walk through that. Feel me? And I feel like a lot of people aren't like really grasping that thought process, or like they're stuck in the ego and pride thing. You know what I mean? And that's definitely a bubble that we need to break out of altogether. Obviously, that's not going to happen in like a day or anything, but it's, exactly. But it's like up to artists and creatives like us who like come together to really push that. Feel me? To push that mentality so we can get out of that crab in a barrel mentality.
I feel like me personally, and it's definitely in Worcester. Everybody, like I always say, everybody just wants to make it with this music shit. But I feel like there's different agendas that other people have from others that kind of like stop that.
I felt it. Do you feel like Worcester's artists, right? Do you feel like the top artists are getting heard the way they're supposed to right now? Like the top artists in Worcester?
Top artists right now.
Like, what do you mean, like, heard the way they're supposed to?
Do you feel like because I know that there's a huge group of artists, a collective of artists in Worcester and creatives in Worcester, but I feel like a lot of artists aren't heard the way they're supposed to be heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not sure if that's like the lack of support, like we were just talking about in the community, or if it's just a Worcester thing. I'm personally not from Worcester, but I'm definitely like looking forward to like really tapping into people's like thought process with this, like artists and creatives thought process with this, so that we can think like and brainstorm for like better ideas. You know what I mean? And making our community stronger in Worcester as well.
One thing I think, like, the main problem is, like, Worcester, the city itself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not really, like, the people, like, the rappers and stuff.
You
like,
think of
our
Massachusetts?
generation. I think, well, not, like, Massachusetts, because if you look at, like, Boston.
No,
Boston,
that's what I'm saying.
Boston is, like, striving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just Worcester, like, itself. Because I feel like, look at Jordan Lucas, you know what I'm saying? Jordan Lucas is from Worcester, he blew up, like, he blew up crazy. But if you listen to, like, Jordan Lucas music, it's, like, mainstream music, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's like that music that you're gonna hear on the radio. So that's why, like, our city was like, you know what, like, yeah, we're gonna push this shit, you know what I'm saying? But more people who make, like, I don't know, like, drill. I mean, like, drill, like, the drill community in, like, the scene is like huge right now. But
Drill's
that's
low-key
because
kinda
drill is
getting
huge in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So drill is huge in Worcester right now because Worcester is like low-key a wannabe New York.
I ain't gonna lie,
Worcester
Drill's
isn't
only
a,
kind of getting overplayed.
Worcester isn't a wannabe New York. Worcester's just
I
like
know.
we're trying to turn Worcester into New York because Worcester is not like what it is. Like if you, I don't know. I be thinking about it and like Worcester's more bigger on like organized stuff like Italian festivals and like Puerto Rican festivals
Greek,
and like
all that shit.
all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing really for like
Music.
us. You know, it's like
The
for
youth.
like the youth. Well, like the youth and like the minorities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no like you'll never go and see like a hip hop fest, like a crazy ass like hip hop festival.
Well,
Like
that's
shout
a
out,
crazy take.
shout out the
I want to jump in
shout
on
out
this
the
part.
rollout. Shout out like everybody who is trying to put on big shows for the city. But
Shout
you'll
out,
never
shout out
see
to my
a
boy
city-
Adele. He just put on a
city
whole like
funded-
Color City Festival, John. Like,
Yeah,
a
but
few
you'll
days
never
ago.
see like a city funded event
Right.
for like
he did that shit by
minorities,
himself.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's more like non-minority.
Yo, let me jump in on this. Come
Yeah.
switch with me real quick.
Gotcha.
Word of my mother.
I want to
feel
talk. I want to talk
back
on
to
this
your drill-
subject. I ain't gonna lie.
Back to your drill part. I feel like me personally, I do fuck with drill, but nowadays it's starting to get saturated.
Ooh,
to the point, like, we just focus on
Knocked over
something
the light.
else.
Hold
You
up.
feel me? And also, Jordan Lucas, you need to stop gatekeeping and actually tapping with Worcester. Stop signing niggas to other different.
You see me on cam?
You know what I'm
Am I
saying?
good?
I got you. Hold on, let me put
It
that
is
light.
Mr. KO.
No, I just wanted to talk about that last subject because that's interesting about the whole like city funded projects or whatever. But you know, the thing is, there's so many opportunities for us, to do that kind of shit that we just don't know because we don't be at the right events.
Yeah.
Luckily, in the last like year and a half, I've been attending these events, you know, learning bits and pieces of what's going
Like I said,
on.
like shout out the rollout.
things like
Color
yeah,
City.
there's exactly. So like the way they're able to do that, there's programs that you literally just go, you have a mission, right? If let's say we want to do a hip hop festival, we outline our mission, we talk about okay, this is what we want, this is what we're gonna highlight to serve specifically us, literally, why, and we apply for like, let's say a grant or something to help us fund the entire program. Then we reach out to places like downtown or wherever Institute Park and be like, okay, I want to have my event here, and they'll tell you all the workarounds around that. But there's the reason I feel like we don't have that happening already is because we are the new crowd who's supposed to be learning about that shit to be doing it, but we just don't know. That's really the problem. Like, we could be doing it. Like, we could have had, like, the way Summer Jam and the rollout have been running consistent, we could have more of those things on a bigger scale. We just need to be more in tune with what the city really has to offer, because it really does have shit to offer for niggas like us, but we have no idea.
We're so in the box.
Like, we really don't have, and that's the thing though, it's not our fault. They don't make an effort to reach out to people like us in our
They'll
community.
do
But you know
festivals
why?
and shit for every other
Yeah.
other
But
genre.
You know why?
Music,
You know why?
but
You
rap.
know why? This is my guess. This might be like a fucking hot take, bro.
Hot
You'll never go to an Italian festival and see like 35 people, like 30 people each other, like beating each other up, pulling out guns and shit like that. But if you have if say we throw like a whole like hip hop festival, we have like this guy perform, that guy perform, that guy perform.
Yeah.
They're all good. Like, this guy don't fuck with that guy, so while that guy's performing, he's gonna rob Stone the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
you'll
that's
never
true.
catch that.
Somebody
Yeah,
gonna let
that's
it run
true.
off in the crowd and shit.
It's hard. You see, that's the thing. Niggas make it hard for themselves, and it is hard for us to have.
And
our
that's where
own
the ego
organized
and that's
thing.
where the ego shit comes into play. Motherfuckers is not willing to put their pride to the side just to bring the city up.
Yeah,
And it
it's
kind of
sad.
ruins things for everyone else.
It is.
Pretty
It's
much,
very
yeah.
sad because we could, like, bro, Worcester has the potential to do so much. Like, bro, we all could be like, we could fuck up this whole
We
state.
could be in
The
the Austin.
underground scene in Worcester is like slowly like moving
On-
up. And I feel like once the underground scene in Worcester takes over the drill scene, it's fucking over. Bro.
Nah, no cap,
That's
bro.
what
Nah.
I feel. Once drill in New York dies, bro.
I feel like it's gonna be a while till
Everything's
drill
gonna
actually
change,
dies out.
I feel
It's
like
gonna be
once
like a
drill
whole
dies,
other
it's
city.
Let me ask you guys something, since this was brought up. What do you think is the difference between Millie's and Joyner?
Millie's actually comes by and puts on for
Joyner's-
Massachusetts.
Joyner's famous.
No cap, bro. No cap. I'm gonna put this. I don't even be listening to Millie's music like that, but I'll always see him in different vlogs, doing shit with YouTubers and all that shit, bro. When have you seen Joyner do that?
You want to know the difference?
Be for real.
You want to know the difference?
Message to Joyner Lucas.
Bro needs to
Come
tap
support
in
your
for real.
peoples, fam.
You want to know what I believe the difference is?
What?
Nobody nowadays wants to hear like I make like more emo shit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear, nobody's gonna want to listen to a song and hear like I want to kill myself, I want to cry, the fucking real shit, you know what I'm saying? But people are gonna love when a dude goes in a song and talks about, yeah,
I fuck your bitch with 30 chains
I
on.
fucking bitch, I shoot niggas, da 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 da,
Right.
shit like that. People want to hear the violence, bro, and I
That's
think
true.
that's the problem.
It goes back to the
People-
old saying:
people
music is
wanna hear
used to
the
escape
violence.
reality.
Yeah, for some reason everyone wants to be a tough guy.
That's what everybody
It
wants.
kind of sucks.
Nobody
because, like,
just wants to be themselves.
yeah, can we just like
Right.
have fun and like vibe? Why niggas gotta be like tough? Like, bro, no
Right.
one's trying to fight you right now.
Everybody
Nobody's
sees like,
right.
yo, Lil Durk, bro. Like, Lil Durk, he gets mad bitches and blah, 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 blah. And he talks about how he shoots niggas, so that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but nobody ever has a chance to, like, find themselves. Like, I think it's sad as fuck. You'll see, like, 13-year-olds gang banging, bro. Like, you didn't even give school a chance. You didn't even give sports a
Nigga
chance.
didn't even go into
You didn't-
high school.
You didn't give anything a chance, bro. You're like, you know what? I just
Didn't
want
give
to. I
puberty a
just want
chance.
to do. Bro's voice didn't even crack yet, bro. Bro's still a virgin talking
Bro,
about saying crack, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my god. Yeah, it sucks.
Bro ain't even diving in the box yet talking about he got a stick in the box. Nigga,
Yeah.
what?
violence sells, bro. That's what.
But now we
want
can
to
sell
hear.
ourselves short.
Facts.
Because we could, like, bro, there's so many things I personally want to put together. Like, apart from just the media shit I'm trying to build, I want to do, like, festivals for us. Like, I know how to do it at this point. I would love to host, like us have our own music festival, like a real music festival. And
We're
we
working
could.
on that now, brother.
And we definitely can, and we're gonna see how we can put that together. But
I
it's
got a
like,
little something planned.
the fact that we gotta like even go through the hassle
Of thinking
okay,
about
this person
if
can't
this
be
guy,
with this person.
if this guy,
If this person fucks
if
with
this
this
guy
person.
performs, then this guy's not gonna fuck
That's
with
what
it.
I'm
They're
saying,
gonna beef,
like,
and then it's stupid.
What's the point? Like that just I mean, hey, at this point it's not my problem.
People
it's
just
their
gotta
problem.
like understand like cool. If that's how you get your money, you want to gangbang, go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't let it affect like. If you really give a fuck about the music, bro, keep them shit separate.
How many times do you?
know
How
what
many
I'm saying?
times do you
go
see
in
for
your
rappers?
go in your raps, rap about it, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're at a public event where 99% of the times, if these public events are like at downtown or at parks and shit
Yeah,
like
literally.
that, there's children and families and shit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, it
You know,
just-
what's the
Have
point?
niggas not learned from all these other rappers, bro? Nigga, you can't mix gang banging and music together, nigga. You going to jail.
Free Young Thug.
Or shot.
Or shot, free K Fly.
Free Young Thug.
One of the two is
Like,
gonna happen. All right, let's switch again. Let's switch.
Nah.
Let's want to talk about that real quick.
Free Young
That was a hot subject. So
We need
how
to
did
get
you-
our head out of our own ass and actually come together as one.
You're good.
Like some fucking Unity shit.
Unity Radio.
Shout out Unity Radio.
So I feel like
Sheesh, that was spicy.
BÆNARD, what they're doing here at BÆNARD is gonna change like a lot of things for the Worcester like community. Bro's got a lot of things planned, you know what I mean, and I feel like with like me added and a couple different creatives that I know that I'm gonna bring in, you know, added, we could definitely connect the bridges between both of our cities, because I'm from Fall River, you guys from Worcester. You know, we could connect both of our cities, you know, connect that gap there. And then not just that, we could do that all throughout New England. I definitely feel like I changed the game in my city with the people that I work with, you know what I mean? It wasn't just me alone, it was me and a couple other creatives, you know what I mean? And that was like mission impossible at the beginning, to be honest. That's what it felt like. But we did it, and I definitely feel like we succeeded with that. I see the Worcester community here, like the hip hop community here. I've been like studying it for the last like 2 years. When I first like really started to look into it, to be honest with you, I see the resemblance between how the community is here and how it was in Fall River before. And I definitely feel like we can all change that if we work together. Like I
Fun
said,
fact: Corey's 28.
that's right.
Corey's 28 years old.
That's right.
Thought this man was our age. Fuck me up.
28, fam. How old are you guys?
23.
23.
23.
Jody's
You're
around the
23?
age.
How old you think I was?
Like 24, 25?
Right.
Nah, bro.
I thought you was
I mean, I'm gonna be 24
Okay,
in a
that-
couple months.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me personally, I've been doing this since 2008, bro. And I started as an artist. When I was like with a group at that point, honestly, I felt kind of like the way that most artists out here feel. Like the support wasn't there. I got slept on a lot. You feel me? And people just weren't working together. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I created local culture. So it can like literally help support every artist and creative that felt the way that I did. You know what I mean? And so far, like I feel like it's been working. You know what I mean? I feel like with like people being
It's like
humble,
one in the chat if the audio's good.
I feel like people being with people being humble and people being honest
The audio's
about their
good, type
approach to
one.
things, I feel like it works out. I feel
Yeah.
like we can get to a goal. You know what I mean? So we're definitely gonna chase that here in Worcester. Starting with BÆNARD Studios. Make sure you check out BÆNARD Studios if you're around. Hit up my guy, the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
You'll see me on Facebook.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You
Literally,
really
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I'm retired for like a week and a half though.
You're retired for, bro, superheroes don't retire, fam.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
You gotta go
super-
fight crime.
Bro, I had a long week last week.
Bro, what's your name? Not Mary
Tough to
Jane.
hear the
What's the
person
other
in the-
one there?
you know.
The one that was
And
part
over
of
there.
the.
Yeah. Mics are
Spider-Man?
coming back soon. I'll fix it.
What's her name? Zendaya. Bro, Zendaya's out there waiting for you to save her, fam.
She ain't looking for no one to be saved. You seen that new movie?
Shorty got double teamed by
Where this-
tennis players.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about the dude where Tom Holland.
And then you get
was
Tom
Oh, no,
Holland
that
catching
too.
back
That was
shots in a
crazy.
fucking nightclub, bro.
Right.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know about either of those situations.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the dude from Fall River. That's
I wanted
okay.
to
Yeah.
be
I
star,
figured.
bro, but
Wait, what happened?
Nah. I'm live too, so on my live I can see different comments.
Oh, okay.
I want to be like a movie star or like a porn star, but then I feel like I get too jealous, bro.
Yeah, of course.
See her
Like
kissing
what?
another dude in a movie, and I'll be like, I don't give a fuck if that shit's acted.
I felt
That's
you.
what lost $1 million.
All right. So let's say you're an actor. Would you like smooch another dude?
Yeah.
That's
Respect.
crazy, bro.
That's respectable.
It's respectable, but I'm gonna find it crazy, fam.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, not everyone could do it. I mean, me personally, I don't think I could.
It is, yo, but
I
it's
mean-
acting though.
Yeah, it is just acting. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on like how crazy it has to be.
But you could see like, for example, the biggest Latin artist in the world, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He recently kissed a dude on stage, bro. Like, you kiss the girl and then kiss the dude like right after kissing the girl.
I mean, no, yeah. If it's just like something like I don't know.
Me personally,
I think me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Say it like this, right? Say it like this, right? I think me personally, the difference between us saying, "Oh, we ain't doing that shit," to them niggas actually saying like, "Fuck it, we ball," is our mental state.
No, yeah, of course.
Cause I feel like if we do it, we're gonna be so in tune about what the other people think. These niggas just don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, they don't care at all. They're like, bro, I just got a
Right,
half
nigga,
million.
I got money. Bro.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't care.
I believe Deeter had me in the first half, you know what I'm saying, with like the mental state, you know what I'm saying. I believe like we were brought up off of the fact that like a boy is supposed to kiss a girl, a girl is supposed to kiss a boy is supposed to be with a girl, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand like if me and a male like made it or whatever, we can't have a kid, cool, whatever. But people fuck all the time and don't have kids. And people fuck all the time and have kids and don't give a fuck about the kids, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I believe that like we're all humans, you know what I'm saying? You know, and like we were all put on this earth together, you know what I'm saying? And I believe like me personally, like
Amen, Bernard.
if I had like if a dude, you know what I'm saying, like made me feel the same, like made me happy and we hung out all the time and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? What's the difference between me and him and me and a girl? You know what I'm saying?
That's respect.
I gotta respect.
I'll give you that.
Nah, I gotta
Yeah.
respect.
We're
that.
all humans.
I gotta respect
and
that.
we're all put on this like earth to love each other. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, like we were all born. You could get into specifics or whatever and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, whether if you had a penis or a vagina, it's a 50-50 chance. So why are you gonna like hold off on self-happiness over a 50-50 chance?
No, I gotta respect that, bro.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
he's
gonna cap,
spitting.
fam. I
He's
gotta
spitting
respect
facts.
that. Because you know, even if I don't,
Y'all show love to BÆNARD.
yeah, even if I don't like agree with that way of thinking, I respect it fully because like you're being 100% honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that right there, bro, takes bro. People are not honest these days. You know what I mean? That's part of the problem.
I'm telling you, you'll see a lot of I'll go on Instagram all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I said, I mean I just explained how I felt, so I guess people could just
Assume with that whatever.
assume what
Yeah.
they want to believe, you know
And
what I'm
keep it
saying?
more.
But
keep it
a lot of
more,
people they'll like think about it, you go to the club, right? You go to the club, it's dark as fuck. You see a trans girl, right? And you go up to or trans boy, whatever you want to talk, whatever. And you go up to them and like you're talking to them to make you feel happy, you think they're cute. You bring them to your house, right? You about to fuck, you know what I'm saying? You like the whole time you were interested in them and you're like, nah, you got a penis. That's fucked up.
It's you kind of like.
It's
ignoring
not
your-
about because you can't like think about it. If someone like if you fall in love with a girl and she's dead broke, what's the difference between like falling in love with a dude with a penis? Everything comes with like.
Well, I
Yo,
feel that, but
you got
No,
a dangerous like.
he's got
He's
that.
dangerously self-aware. That's
No,
actually crazy.
He's got a real good
right?
focus.
Yeah, word.
He's got a real
Save-
good talking
Protect
points.
BÆNARD at all costs.
You know, I say the difference for me. The difference is the penis thing. But then your argument towards me is that shouldn't matter because like it's either you have a penis or vagina.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like that's what kind of like blocks me from like feeling a certain way. Like if I know like somebody's got a penis, like I'm not fucking with it. You feel me? But
It's all just a personal thing. I feel like it's
Yeah,
really
that's
just
personal
all personal. Like
It's just-
everybody's
it's
different, so it's like
religion, you know. Religion.
your
Someone can be
openness and your
religious,
preference is
someone's
based
not.
on you.
I'm
Like,
Christian.
you know?
I'm Christian. I can't try to change your just because you're religious.
yeah, and another thing too. Speaking of unreligious.
Yeah, how do we get on the? Yeah, can we get?
How do we get from
Can we
music
get
to
away from the
LGBTQ
like?
stuff?
Yeah, can we get away from the cancel?
It's a dangerous
I'm
talk.
not. Yeah, let's not get
We
canceled
got-
or you
Hold
know.
up, bro.
I think I'm helping this. Bro. I don't think-
So let's get back to Worcester. Like, what's like? Yeah, what's the most recent event in Worcester that just
The
happened?
Color of the City Festival.
Yeah, that was
Shout out
pretty
my boy- Shout out my
bussin'.
boy Ace. It was like a whole music festival downtown with a lot of acts, a lot of vendors.
Yo, shout out downtown Loki because they be having events like every
They got
other
little kids
day.
They have
dancing and shit, bro.
a lot
Everybody
of
having
like,
fun and all that.
what?
I performed on there. A couple of other people I know performed on there. Shout out Rollo. Shout out Young Ace.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was all fun, really.
I was gonna say,
Do we know what's coming up? Oh yeah, go ahead. What you said, my fault.
yesterday was that Mass Fleet DJ's cookout that was out here. It was on 44 Carlton Terrace Road, I think. But it was dope. It looked pretty dope. I didn't get to make it. A couple of my colleagues made it. It looked pretty dope out there. I don't know if you guys are connected with Mass Fleet DJs. So they're DJs basically from all over the world. You can find Mass Fleet DJs in Atlanta, Detroit, Brazil, Massachusetts, everywhere. You know DJ Kid Cash?
Yeah.
DJ Kid Cash, he's actually a part of the Mass Fleet DJs.
Oh,
No, that's
I
crazy.
do know one.
Yeah, so you know,
Yeah, me and Cash. Shout out Cash Kid. Me and him cool.
bro, that's a dope DJ right there.
Facts.
He actually is real in tune with the artists in Worcester. You know what I mean? I've had a couple conversations with him. We're definitely gonna be working on a couple things, but you'll be seeing a lot more of like the structured and like established Worcester hip hop community come out to support like the newer hip hop community in Worcester. Definitely because like I said, I'm gonna work on connecting those gaps. But yeah, like if we all work together on this, bro, we can create something great in Worcester. We can create something great in Fall River. We can create something great in New England. Period.
What a great way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Any final words?
And yeah, I think that we're gonna do I think going forward, bro, I think we're gonna be great. You know, it's a lot coming, a lot gonna happen, and a lot more work to do. But we're definitely headed in the right direction, and these type of conversations make that happen.
No, seriously.
Smoke your weed. Cigarettes are bad for you. And be yourself.
That's right.
Be yourself. Fuck the other side.
Listen to bro. Be yourself, gang.
Well, boom.